All right. It's time for last minute betting with the Sports Nuts. Bob and Mike here with your quick fix for sports betting and sports period. Brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company. Don't forget that OddsJam Player Prop mobile app. It is totally free. It will help you with your player prop bets for iPhone, iPad, and Mac computers. Discord link below for the paid picks. Click that link and get in there. Click the links below for the best sports books in your state. The OddsJam Partner Program. Live chat is available. Like this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're getting on. We've almost doubled in less than 2 weeks our subscriptions. And fill out the form below in the description to get a personal one-on-one tutorial on how to make money sports betting. Calendly link for me. Calendly link for Mike. Let's do it. Contact Mike at OddsJam.com, Bob at OddsJam.com. Let's do it today. All right. Mike is here. I'm here. Chat is available. Things have been going well with this channel. I know we said something yesterday and announced that we had a Mike at OddsJam YouTube channel and a Bob at OddsJam YouTube channel. Still waiting word seeing how we're going to approach this. They will be recorded videos. We may put out one video each a day because there's a lot of stuff happening, folks. College football is coming up this weekend. We've got the end of the preseason in the NFL. We've got WNBA playoffs. We've got Major League Baseball. And on top of all that, we've got the tournament. The end of the year, the FedEx Cup tournament in golf, and CFL football too. So lots of things happening. I'm going to start off here by sharing my screen. Hey, what's up,
Andre?
Andre, perfect timing because I got a couple of tennis bets I want you to look at here on the Positive EV page with the recommended filters. I know Glenn Howard had said that he lost his butt on some filters yesterday, lost 9 units. Well, got to play a little bit less, maybe not as many bets. That's my opinion. All right. These two plays here on the same match, Dejaire and Andrea Husler, plus 1.5 for Dejaire in the game spread and over 22.5 total games. Andre, I want to know what you think there on that. And then, Mike, I'm going to ask you about this Mariners Guardians first half run line of minus 0.5 for the Guardians. And also, what about the Dodgers -2 against the Marlins? Either one of them trip your trigger.
Yeah, Bob, I think I like the Dodgers. I mean, a very juiced run line at -1.5. I still like that play, honestly. I think that it's worth throwing a couple of units on that, even being that it is so juiced. But the -2 that you're talking about, it looks like pretty decent value there. And the Marlins are not a good team, Bob. They're not going to have Alcantara in this series against the Dodgers. And the last time the Dodgers played the Marlins, he pitched and they still won. So I expect the Dodgers to whip up on the Marlins for sure tonight. So yeah, I would definitely roll with that bet.
Okay, let's do that one there. And then has Andre responded yet?
Yes.
Okay. And let's see what Andre has to say. Plus 1.5, stay away from the game total. I like that idea, Andre. And okay, Glenn is on. Yes, definitely need to turn this around. I only put in 9 plays yesterday. Let's see if you recommended filters. Okay. All right.
Mac Jones found us, Bob. He says, yo, guys, finally found you. Yes.
Hey, all right. Mac
Jones in the building, and you got to win. You got to try to win that MVP this year, Mac, huh? Go for it, bro.
He's not playing tonight, by the way.
Who?
Mac.
No, I'm talking about winning the MVP in the regular season, Bob.
No, but he's not playing tonight. That's one.
Well, yeah, I didn't figure you're not going to get Herbert either tonight. He's not going to play either. So KJ says he likes the Saints to get it done. I do too, KJ. The Chargers have already lost both of their preseason games. And I got to be honest with you, they've not been too impressive so far with a lot of their second, third stringers. So the fact that they're going to once again not play any of the big guys, you got to expect them to lose.
Of course I am not. I am here. Yes,
right.
You are here.
No kidding. That's why he's here, Bob. Come on now.
That's right. That's right.
The Guardians game, I got to be honest with you. I would probably roll I would probably roll with what you had on that. But I'll tell you what, I'm staying away from this game. And the reason why is as good as Gilbert has been, he's been struggling lately, and in particular this month. So and I think Shane Bieber, the Biebs, I think Shane Bieber is a little bit better of a pitcher, honestly. So this is a tough game, and I'm staying away from it. You got a football player in the background there, Bob.
I got a middle linebacker back here. What are you talking about? Or outside linebacker. All I know is that he just blows it up and throws guys down and knows how to tackle. All right, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to go back to the Positive EV page. I want to see if there's anything out here in the NFL tonight, and I'm going to get rid of the recommended filters here. And I'm going to change these filters to forget the player props. Let's just go with this right now. Let's make that a 28-cent market width. I'm gonna bump it up a little bit.
Yeah.
See what we've got. You know, I almost like this Angels plus 1.5. And here's why, Mike. I just don't trust the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are not money ATS. They are just not money ATS.
Bob, I'm rolling with the Blue Jays on the run line tonight. I really am. I think I'm rolling with them. I know it's a risk, but it is in Toronto, and the Angels are a bad team. And the Angels are also, coming off of getting whipped up on by the Rays. They've lost six in a row themselves. They've not been good, and the Blue Jays have lately been playing a little better. So I know the Blue Jays.
I'm not saying that. The problem is they're not covering the spread. They're winning by 1 run every night.
I know, but I think this is the spot that they can. You look at the Angels, and if they're not playing the Tigers, I guess 2 games they did. I guess there was a couple of games against Tampa Bay that were close, but look, I'm going with the value that I found on Toronto early on the run line, and then I'm going to go with Tampa Bay on the money line tonight. They've been extremely hot. I know they've been playing the Angels and Royals, but they've been getting the job done. So I'm going to roll with the Rays over Boston tonight. Boston, who has been struggling a little bit themselves. Tampa Bay and Boston both battling here a little bit. Let's face it, Boston's toast.
Have you seen what we've done now to the website? Now, when we go to sports, you can see as you hover all of the sports, and they're split up. Okay. So we got MLB and KBO. So we're going to have to do both here.
Hey, Sonny, contact at oddsjam.com. Let them know, say, it's me, Sonny. I'm the guy that be blowing up Twitter with positive EV plays, and we'll get you a hat, bro. Appreciate all your tweets and all your support on Twitter, Sonny. Love what you do on there, and awesome of you.
All right, so let's go back to what you were talking about here, talking about the Rays against the Red Sox. Rays money line.
Yeah, it's
third on PointsBet and DraftKings.
Yeah, no positive EV on either side, but that's what's going to happen when you wait this long. But I still think if you're somebody that's like, look, I want to find a good bet to get on a winning side, I do think the Rays are worth taking on the money line, especially at plus odds, which it looked like you were able to find them for.
Right. Michael Wacha, though, pitching for Boston tonight, 8-1. The former Cardinal has had a heck of a year, Mike.
Yeah, he has. He has.
All right, let's look at NFL here real quick. Let's just look at a couple of preseason games and see what we come up with here. Panthers, Bills, Cowboys, Seahawks, Saints, Chargers. Let's go with that game. Okay, so money line right now. Look at this. The Saints money line, they are the heavy favorite. And if you bet the Chargers tonight, Mike, plus 175, man.
No thanks.
Right.
Thanks.
Well, let's look at the total points.
Now, although if you think about it, both of these teams are 0-2. So I guess in a sense, if you're looking for good value right now, the Chargers money line probably would be the route to go. But
right.
I just don't think that that I can roll with them.
What about the total here? Now look at this total. There's nothing on the books at 36.5. 37 is the number right now, even though it's highlighted 36.5. Do you like an over or under in this game?
I think we would probably go with the over. That seems to be what has hit most of the time. And looking at these two teams, I mean, obviously the game against the Rams for the Chargers was that would have hit with ease. And then the second game for the Chargers that they played Dallas, the over hit with ease as well. So New Orleans, a little bit different, I guess. They played, 30 points has been in both games for them, a total of 30 points. So I think I still go with the over here.
Okay. All right. Mike, you're not going to believe this on Facebook. Patrick Dagg is watching, buddy.
Patrick Dagg is in the building. What is up, man?
Good to see you, Patrick. Up? We miss you and we love you, man. You're
absolutely.
Joni and Terry Norville, the former Jonos owners.
And we will say this. We will say this. Go Cubs tonight, Bob. They're playing the Brewers. I'm all in on the Cubs tonight, baby. And let's look at that game. Let's see what we got on that game.
Let's do it real quick.
Let's see if there's any value for the Cubbies on the money line.
Here it is right here. What's the pitching matchup in this?
It's Justin Steele against Peralta, man. And honestly, Steele has been
pretty good.
I mean, he's a 120 strikeout guy, dude. I mean, 113 innings pitched. He's not been bad.
All right, there you go. There's your number right there. Plus 135 on Caesars, plus 136 on the OddsJam line, plus 135 Cubs on the money line. Should we roll with it, Mike?
I mean, I got to be honest with you. It is in Milwaukee, but I think that I would lean towards the Cubs on the money line tonight.
Half a unit. It's the Cubs. I can't trust them.
And you've got Milwaukee, who just got beat up. I mean, they're coming back from the West Coast, getting bounced up on by the Dodgers. I mean, the Dodgers just absolutely smoked them in those last two games. They did win one, but they got their butts kicked those last two games against the Dodgers. And the Cubbies looked somewhat impressive in that last series against one of the hottest teams in the Cardinals. In all of baseball. And I know it was in Chicago, but yeah, let's roll with it, man.
Patrick's a big Schwarber fan, so he's loving that Schwarber's leading in home runs. Here's what we've hit so far in this show. The Dodgers -2 on Caesars, -125 run line. Tampa Bay Rays plus 100 on points bet on the money line against the Red Sox. Over 37 points, -110. In the Saints-Chargers game on Caesars, and then the Cubs on the money line plus 135 on Caesars. BV Mike. Let's see if we can see anything in player props. as I reset my filters.
Let me share my screen, Bob, if you don't mind, because I'm going to share a couple of plays that I had here.
I'll just stop sharing and you take over. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll
handle
go to the positive DB page after that. All right. So I took the Yankees on their over 4.5 total runs. Now, here's one. I want to point something out. This is a learning lesson for all you OddsJam people. While this play showed up, the Yankees over 4.5 team total, and this was in the recommended filters, there was a play for the under 6 runs in this same game. Now, my point to you all would be, if you're taking the Yankees over 4.5 total runs themselves, that means they're at least scoring 5. Why would you take the under 6, right? So that's an example of don't touch the under 6, touch that. That's your, don't bet both of those, because you're setting yourself up to lose one automatically. I mean, because if the Yankees score, and I mean, if they score 5 runs themselves, then you're already looking at that under being busted. And let's face it, the Yankees could score over 6 runs themselves. So that's an example of one of those situations where don't take both of those bets, because logically it doesn't make sense. Chris Bassett, I took him over 5.5 player strikeouts. Colorado is bad on the road. I've pointed that out many times. Very bad road team, just not good. And then I took Stallings over 0.5 player hits. Obviously, 1 hit, had real good value on that. So that's what I have.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Glenn Howard wanted to know about player props. Mike just answered your question. Win bet on Tampa Ray is plus 107. Sunnyvale Trailer Park did that, and Justin Williams did as well. Adventures Gunnerman's here. He built his own butterfly on the Phillies to kill Pittsburgh. Got a
good call.
DK. Yes, DK has been handing out 100% profit boosts, not on all accounts, but on some accounts. And folks, you need to take advantage of those. I put it on the Dodgers minus 1.5 today and have that play at like plus 120 now instead of the minus that it was. That's how you use profit boosts to help you make money, right, Mike?
All right, guys. Here's a run line one for this Phillies Pirates game that we were just talking about. Minus 2.5 Phillies on the run line. Pretty good value at the plus 125 when you consider the other books and what they're giving you. I don't think this is a necessarily bad play. My worry is when you get outside of some of those standard run lines, you're minus 1.5. That gets a little testy sometimes. But and my other worry is Wheeler was supposed to pitch in this matchup, and he's not. And now you've got a situation where Pittsburgh could get some offense tonight. You know,
we've got this morning coffee at over 9.
Over 9. I do like Philly. I would Phillies on the run line minus 1.5, no doubt. Hammer that. But this run line minus 2.5, I think I will stay away from that. Definitely not taking the Blue Jays on the run line at minus 2. I would want minus 1. I told you them on the run line minus 1.5. It looks like you can get them for pretty good value right now as well. So.
Okay. Andre did say that he used the 100% profit boost on DraftKings as well. It easily turned a normal play into plus EV. So yes, when you're dealing with books and you have profit boosts, jump on them. Jump on them and add them to your handicapping, and you will make money. That's what we're all about, making money betting sports.
All right, let's look at some player props. Glenn wanted to look at a few. So let's go to my filters. Let's change this market width. Let's go 35 cents. We are doing player props as well. Minimum percentage. Let's do a minimum of 2%. And I guess we'll just
check the main market.
Yeah, let's just since we're looking at player props, let's just make it easier on ourselves, right? Let me refresh one more time just to make sure that everything's functioning and all my filters have been processed. And Here we go. I told you about the Bassett one on his over strikeouts. Doesn't look like that one is appearing now, but we got Mitch White under 4.5 player strikeouts. Here's my worry there. The Angels strike out more than anybody in baseball. Don't know that I want to fade Mitch White on a strikeout under in Toronto against a team that strikes out more than anybody in baseball. So I will pass on that. Alvarez, what are we looking at here on his player bases? Obviously, this game is in Houston. Pretty good value on this play, plus 128.
Hey, Glenn Howard said, I don't think you guys got the joke. I asked if there was a player props on the linebacker behind Bob, the little guy.
Oh, man. Hey, that's okay, though. We want to look at player props anyway. I'm taking Alvarez on his over 1.5 player bases, though.
All right.
I'm gonna go.
That was pretty good, Glenn. That was pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah, that was good. That was very good. That's Mike's son who was standing behind me. He's playing tomorrow, middle linebacker. Be hitting it tomorrow for the Salem Wildcats.
I'll take him. I'll take his over in tackles tomorrow. How's that?
Oh yeah. Over 1.5 tackles for sure.
Well, I don't know if they'll get you that low of a line, Bob. This ain't like player bases here, buddy. This is NFL props now. I doubt you're going to get Maddox for you're probably looking at that being like 5.5, 6.
We're going to be delving into some NFL player props here in the future, Mike.
100% we are. 100% we are.
And don't forget, we got
college betting is amazing.
College football coming this weekend, too. So check it out.
The main player prop bets that I have had success with in MLB, it has not been the player bases. It's been player strikeouts. That has been pretty profitable for me.
There you go. You got it right there, folks. That's Last Minute Betting with the Sports Nuts. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for Patrick and Terry for joining us. We love you guys, man. Mike, did you name him Maddox after Greg?
No, I didn't. Great pitcher, though. Great pitcher.